build a landing page. Let's do it. And this landing page is to sell a property or to rent out a property. So in this case, the agent wants to sell this apartment. They want to sell this apartment. And then, as you can see on this landing page, pretty pictures, but where's the call to action? Where to contact people to ask more about this information? So, a lot of landing pages nowadays have this redirect, WhatsApp redirect. So you click on this logo or the phone number, it automatically redirects you to the WhatsApp interface. After clicking in, this will be the introduction message, and you say you want to buy a property, and either a real human will reply and say, "Hi, good evening. Are you interested in this property?" Or a robot will reply automatically, 24/7, even when you're sleeping. Using a WhatsApp robot, it can reply automatically. So this is the typical sales funnel that you can use to get leads from WhatsApp using landing page, logo, from logo redirect to WhatsApp and automated messaging. All right, let's talk about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the biggest professional platform. A lot of people in Taiwan, they use LinkedIn to get jobs. So most HR people in Taiwan, they have a LinkedIn account. So they can find qualified candidates and reach out to them. So in Taiwan at this stage, it's not really used for sales. It's not really used for social media. It's not really used to establish your business or to promote your business. It's actually for a job platform. Most Taiwanese I talk to, professional Taiwanese, they know what LinkedIn is, but they have this notion that LinkedIn is to look for jobs. But actually, you can use your LinkedIn or my LinkedIn to find decent sales leads. So later I'll talk to you about how to use LinkedIn to get sales. 那个孟学生他听懂吗？Yeah， 反正 LinkedIn 是台湾的最大的一个平台，不是台湾，是全球最大的一个专业社交平台。那专业社交平台的话，就是大部分刚开始用 LinkedIn 是找工作的，然后很多业者或是雇主会申请 LinkedIn account， 然后找一些 LinkedIn 的 potential 的员工。那我们现在讲的是怎么用 LinkedIn 来得到 sales， 提高国外业务业绩的一个好的一个平台。Okay, that's LinkedIn, and now we talk about WhatsApp. WhatsApp, over 2 billion people are using WhatsApp. Are you using WhatsApp? Yeah. Are you using WhatsApp every day? Yeah. Do you use other platform?
No.
You use
Instagram and WhatsApp mostly.
You use more WhatsApp than Instagram, right? You spend more time on WhatsApp. So yeah, Central Asia, Southeast Asia, Latin America, WhatsApp is the go-to communications platform. A lot of people spend a lot of time on WhatsApp. Over 2 billion people are using WhatsApp. 有21亿个人口在用 WhatsApp， 所以 WhatsApp 是一个很好的业绩的一个管道。It's a really great sales platform. Can be informal, but it can also bring you sales. All right, LinkedIn. So how to expose or maximize your LinkedIn profile? Very easy. Comment. If you like this, you say good job. Once you comment, all the connected or your friends on LinkedIn will see what you commented about. That boosts your credibility, boosts your professionalism, and maintain your exposure on LinkedIn. It's very much like Facebook, but this be sure to talk about professional stuff. And this one, even easier. Someone posts, let's say a key decision maker posts something about this, and you want this key decision maker, William, that to be your future client. All you can do on LinkedIn, very easy, just hit like. And he will notice that you hit like. So, very simple. Have a LinkedIn account, add all the key people. Once they accept, you comment on professional relevant posts and hit like when they post something. So yeah, this is my profile. All right, what to do to optimize LinkedIn? You comment a post, like a post, and make your own post. On average, it might take you 20 minutes every 3 days to do this, but it's very important to keep your LinkedIn up to date and active. If you do these 3 things, for sure, 100%, people will start messaging you. So that's a good thing. You don't have to go out. You don't have to do outbound sales. You can do inbound sales. People come and talk to you, not you pick up the phone and call people. So this is the typical script. In the future, if you wish to join us, you can use these 3 buckets. From the left to the right. So in LinkedIn, this talks about LinkedIn. If you have any questions, let me know. This is for LinkedIn, next message. So you want to message Bill. Bill is your potential client, potential customer. But you have no relationship with Bill. So what to do? You say, you can use the script. Hello, Bill, I am a blah, 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 with 50 years of experience at this. Can I please, maybe, perhaps, ask you about any advice that you would give me in your respective industry? Let's say Bill works in the steel industry. You want to know more about the steel industry. So you talk to him and maybe ask if he's willing to talk to you. Give you 5 minutes to talk about the steel industry. This is the least ideal. No relationship at all. So the reply rate is less than 2%. 2%. So this is the least ideal. You can send 100 messages out to 100 different people. Maybe 2 people will reply. And those 2 might even not be your future client. They just reply for the sake of replying. You gotta be careful, yeah, with that when you want to optimize your time. The middle one is same background. Let's say you guys went through the same school. Don't do that. You mentioned that. Oh, I went to the same school. That automatically gives a connection. It gives you and your potential client a connection. If he's interested, you guys can take this offline, talk over a phone in 5 minutes. So it's important to take it offline. LinkedIn is just the first stage. The second stage is to have them talk to you over a phone. So this is very important. Here we have the last one. This is the easiest way of getting a reply response from a potential client. Bill knows your friend. Let's say your friend is Amy. And you say, hello, Bill. I have been told that Amy, you guys are doing this and this, and you guys have a great company. Would you be able to spend some time and talk to me about possible open positions at your company? So this reply rate is around 10%. 10%. If you reach out to a potential cold customer and you mention a mutual friend, 100 messages would yield 10 replies. 10 replies. So this is the most ideal. This works better than this or this. Like I mentioned, if you have a LinkedIn account, write a bio, talk about your background, use what you've learned at school, write a summary about yourself, and post it on LinkedIn. Like, comment on other key decision makers' posts, and maybe you can perhaps go to an exhibition and take a photo, professional photo at an event, and post it on your LinkedIn. These are all small steps, but very important steps. Right, so what we do is we use Outlook 365. And I'll give you, for newcomers of our company, 我们新的员工，我们会提供一个 Outlook 365的 email account. So you will have your own email account. 对。那同学 OK 吗？ Have you used Outlook 365 before?
No.
Okay. It's very easy. What you use Gmail, right? Gmail. Outlook is the professional email. Before Gmail, there was Hotmail. So Hotmail was also under Microsoft. Outlook 365 is Microsoft's email solution. So we'll have every salesperson will have their own email address. Now we have a lot of international foreign salespeople. They might not be good at speaking Chinese. So this is where Google Translate comes along. If you're doing research on a certain website and it's in Chinese, you use Google Translate. I'll show you a live demo. You know Google Translate pretty well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use it almost everything.
Yeah, use it for ordering food.
Yeah, most.
Yeah. So I'll just quickly show you guys how Google Translate works. So there's a camera function.
Yeah.
When you hit it, it just automatically detects foreign languages and translate to the one you want. Yeah. Okay, let's do a live case study. So once you join our company, this will be your first task. Do you have you have a computer? That's great. Can you go to this website? Yeah, what's your phone?所以我们进去我们的公司，第一个任务就可以去多利用第三方帮你的网站，这个就是一个台湾的保险业的网站。你进去这个保险业，你就可以查询重要人物以及他公司的电话号码。Are you in the website?
Because the link is too big.
Oh.
I think this one is okay.
It's better for you to know how to handle it. Let me know if I can do this. Info. Okay. You can't read it, right? So when you have your computer, you have your computer, right? You have one, right? Use your computer to log into this website. You use your phone to do the Google Translate OCR. Yeah, you just use Google Translate. Oh, that's even better, right? So you can understand what's going on here. All right, follow along. 来，我们选那个，先选产品好了。 Let's use property insurance. Pick out property insurance. 产险，然后这些都是有卖产险的保险公司。These are the companies that are selling property insurance. Let's just randomly pick one， 就随便选一个。然后点查询 ，hit search, and on the upper right here would be all the important key figures. You have vice presidents, general manager, associate, finance, head, speaker. These are all your leads. You can make calls to every one of them. You can make calls to every one of them. Also here and here. Not here. Here. Not here. All right, for this company, just click on this. Did you find it? Did you find this section?
Yeah.
Yeah. 什么？中文解释，重新来是不是？OK， 大家可以进这个网站，这个一个国家的保险业、金融业的网站。然后你进了我这个网站，我们连接已经寄给大家，就在 PPT 里面。你点这个连接里面就进了这个网站。进了这个网站，第一个就是选产险，然后第二个，你就要选公司。对，那因为我们是开发陌生客户嘛，所以你就选一个你觉得是中小size 的保险公司，不要选太大，因为太大的话有太多关节，所以比较难一点。我的话，我会随便选比较没有听过的，像香港这家保险公司，然后点这两个产险，然后公司名称，我再点查询。查询之后，右上角各部门直达及负责人的明细表，点进去，就有这些名字以及电话号码。因为这家比较小，所以你可以看到安乐是 key decision maker， 是重要人物，然后他电话是什么，然后你就直接打到这个电话里面，然后问说，请问宋安乐在吗？如果宋安乐是他的话，他就回答是我，然后你就加个告。如果不是宋安乐的话，没关系，你就问他是谁，或是可以叫麻烦转到宋安乐这个先生吗 ？OK 吗？这样 ？OK。I was saying like you make a call. This is the general manager, right? You make a call and say, hey, wondering if you are Mr. Stone. And he was saying, or she was saying no. Then you would ask, do you mind transferring me to Stone, Mr. Stone? And he or she will transfer you or not, or ask you who you are. You just talk to them who you are. We have all the scripts for you to read off when you have this issue. But basically, you want to talk to the key decision maker, usually on the very high end of the hierarchy, core company hierarchy. Once you reach this person, you read off the script. Okay, it's all in the PowerPoint. I will send you the PowerPoint later. And this is the key decision maker. This will be our potential client because what we're doing is selling AI solutions to the finance industry. And Vincent Wu runs a digital bank. So it's very high tech, it's a high tech bank. And how I start my message, if I'm running out of time, I just say, I give compliments to your bank. And that's how we start, get things off rolling. And establishing relationship in the B2B world takes a lot of time, right? So that was said last year, a long time ago, but we still keep in touch. It's very important to note that when you make a call, don't think about selling, but think about actually making friends. Like we would go to a party and talk to random people. So it's very important to get rid of that sales spamming atmosphere, actually to make friends. So people with foreign background, you guys have the advantage because you come from a different country, and Taiwanese people are usually friendly to people from other countries. So that is your advantage. 对，所以我在讲的就是说，这个是我们的重要人物，陌生开发，这个是从 LinkedIn 找到的。然后就是我如果想不到要跟他讲什么东西，然后我时间有紧凑的话，我就用 LinkedIn 跟他讲说，你的公司不错，然后他就回。我们这个做一个 B to B， 就是可能就是要花很多时间，这个是去年的，所以一直在维持关系。然后如果你打电话开那个陌生开发的话，很重要一点就是你要用一个想交朋友的一个态度，对，一个人就是觉得说哦，一定要卖你的东西，你可能要跟他聊天，然后问他痛点在哪里，对，这个角度很重要，要跟他讲说你是来这边帮他，然后做朋友的，对，不要给大家太大的压力，对。OK， 所以最后上个月我才叫他进去我们的 FinTech Group， 就是有点像交朋友，然后加到我们的 FinTech Group。Yeah. So at the end, last month, I kept on keeping in touch with the client, and it's just like making friends. I invited him to a WeChat group, so we can introduce each other's friends and continue our conversation. It's very important in this business, in this line of work. Script is okay. However, it's more important if you ask the right questions. Spend 20% on the script and 80% on listening what their issues are. And this is our script. 这是我们的稿子。等一下我可以就是一一的讲过去。So if you have time, spend some time reading the script. Any questions, let me know. Script, like I said, only 5%. 讲稿只占我们工作28%。This is our script and email, cold email. So we can do this. It's much more effective. Email the client as well as call the client. So you do two things at the same time. Maybe you email them first and then they reply and you schedule a phone call, or you call them first and then they'll say, "Oh, just send me an email. I like to know more information." Then you send an email. 所以人物开发特务最好用2个阶段，然后合并在一起。一个是发email，然后陌生开发，或是先陌生开发，打电话过去，然后再发email。因为如果你陌生开发打电话过去，他一定可能就问说，哦，我有兴趣，你就把更多资料email给我，跟之后你就要email给他，不是你先email给他，然后他回你说，哦，我有兴趣，然后再约一个时间给他打电话。Right, these are like different email scripts. So this is an example. This is an actual case. So our team member called Sonia at Prudential, and this is what he said. He called, someone picked up, Sonia picked up, and our team member said, 你好，我是周正，来自 AI Growth Box 的 AI 新招动画公司。听说我们的客户 AI 保险公司的 Esther 说你们有一些问题需要协助，请问明天或是星期五方便去采访公司一下吗？我们只花10分钟给你登录一下。Hello, this is Vladimir from AI Profiles. We do AI marketing. I heard from AIA, Esther, said you have some problems. Would you care to spend some time, 10 minutes, so we can visit your office and showcase our demo to you? Thank you. This is actually a phone call conversation. What do you think? What do you think? How do you think this went? Do you think it's a good cold call?
This one more like straight about the work and about the sales, but you said need to be more like friendly.
Right. So yeah, you're right. It's not really a great sales call. Yeah. So at the end, Sonia, we lost contact with Sonia, so that didn't pan out too well. 所以这个的话其实还好，这个稿子还好，他有回，可是他可能一时没有想到他公司有问题，或者他忙做别的事情，然后或是他 AIA 的 S 的朋友已经很少联络，所以他可能就不太注重。对，所以这个很多地点，所以我可能会给这种稿子5分，对，总分10分，然后给他5分。最后收鸟没有成功当我们的客户。Alright, in this sales, the most important personality you have, it's not, you don't need to be outgoing, you don't need to be popular, okay, in school. What you need is don't fear rejection. I'm pretty sure you guys have been to many social situations where you ask something, or you ask people out, or you hit on someone, and things didn't pan out. If you're okay with that, then this job is very good for you. Don't fear rejections. 90% of the calls you will make will not pan out. 90% of the calls you make, the first 5 minutes, you know for a fact that these are not your clients. So once you establish and perform the SOP, and if it doesn't work out, you move on. 所以这个 sales 的工作就是很重要的一点，就是不要怕被拒绝。我相信大家可能就是在他人生当中有很多地方会被拒绝，像你可能去应征啊，或者去交朋友啊，或是被想要邀到其他的场所啊被拒绝。要做这种工作很重要的个性就是不要被拒绝，不要怕被拒绝。因为90%你的陌生电话，其实最后都没有什么结果，所以你不要怕，因为统计学讲，每一个人不管你多 popular， 不管你多红，90%的电话不会有什么后果的，所以没关系，不用怕。虽然你被拒绝，被客户拒绝了，还有其他的你可以继续，只要顾好你的 SOP， 做好你的稿，跟他们维持好关系就很好。Alright, so this is an example of an email cold email. 冷漠 email， 我就记一大堆的一些重要人物。About 50% replied. So this is pretty good. 我寄这些 email 陌生客户，我完全不认识他们嘛，寄 email 给他们，然后他就马上回，50%的人收到 email 就马上回复，所以我觉得这个回复率非常好，非常好。Yeah. This is also a real script. So Vladimir also calls people using this script. 这也是一个稿子，另外一个稿子。Our company are doing research with 清华大学, and I am also working for that. Maybe you could have some free time for a talk quick with me, or we'll talk about your industry. Our company is providing AI solutions for marketing and CRM. Maybe you know someone. All right, so this is the most common rejections and how you can resolve resolve these issues, these problems. So do not ask people on the phone any close-ended questions. Close-ended questions means yes or no. Are you interested? Yes or no? Chances are the client will say no. Then how do you continue this conversation if they say no? So don't use closed-ended questions. Yeah, it's quite important. If you want to continue the conversation, don't ask closed-ended questions. So in this case, our colleague asked the client, do you have any issues? Yes or no? If they say no issues, then it's hard to continue this conversation. The second one, what do you think? What do you think about the second script? So a colleague calls someone using this second script. Do you think it's pretty good?
This one like more friendly because
Right.
it's not starting directly from the sales. It's just firstly trying to be more friendly.
Yeah, you're good. So this ties into this. Because I want them to be a guest speaker, I want them to have a coffee break. And that's why they reply. A lot of them reply to my cold email, even though I don't know any one of these guys. So you're right. This works pretty well. The third most common rejection you're gonna get is they don't have free time. You call someone, Sonia, hi Sonia, do you have time? If you leave it like that, then chances are she's gonna say, no, I don't have time, because you asked a close-ended question. Or when you say this and they say they don't have time, then what would you do? You want it to be friendly, right? You want it to have a 5-minute coffee break. And they say, no, I don't have time. Then you lead them on by saying, our company is providing AI solutions, working with CRM. You can use this, or you can say, or okay, you don't have free time, but do you know anyone who's interested in having a chat and being invited to Tsinghua Daxue to be a guest speaker? So if they don't have time, maybe their friends have time, and their friends might be our potential clients. These are the key points when you make your email or when you call people. We work with Tsinghua Daxue. We work with a reporter. Ask them if they're interested in becoming a guest speaker. And if you want, on the phone, maybe you talk about issues they're facing. And if they want to know more about our company, we do AI marketing solutions. And they might ask, why you might need a guest speaker. You just say you're doing research. So Tsinghua Daxue. You know Tsinghua Daxue, right? Tsinghua Daxue. It's the top 3 most prestigious university in Taiwan. OK， 所以我们搞现在演化到这样子，我们搞的 key point 是这些。我们与清华大学合作，我们与 IT Home 记者合作。我们重点，我们打电话陌生电话讲的话题是，可不可以邀他当我们的来宾演讲？那如果他有更多问题要问的话，我们可以问他你现在面临什么问题，或是他会问我们说为什么要邀我们当 guest speaker， 就是跟他讲说我们是在帮清华大学做研究，然后他可能又细问我们公司在做什么，我们就跟他讲说我们是做 AI 自动化行销的服务。So we got all these information. Vladimir, AI partner. Vladimir is our colleague. And these are different types of scripts. This is the simplified script, and it works. It works. So you can take this as your example when you make phone calls. If you're very busy, you only take less than 1 minute to use the script. If they're interested, you can further talk about the invitation, guest speaker invitation. The speech may not take more than 30 minutes. The audience age range is 25 to 40 years old. Our previous guest speakers include Yo-Yo CEO, and L'Oreal's ex-CEO. So these are the additional information that supports your script. So you call them, you read it off here, and if they want to know more information, these three are supporting information. 所以第一个稿，以我们的调查是蛮有效率的稿，就是这个，你打过去，你跟他讲说你是孟小姐，然后在 AI 公司工作，然后你有跟清华大学合作，然后想要他当清华大学来给你的演讲者，那他们可能就说哦有兴趣或是没有兴趣，有兴趣的话你就跟他讲说这个演讲不会超过30分钟，然后听众者是25岁到44岁的以后的未来的经营者或是总经理或是经理，然后之前的 guest speaker 有含优卡前董事长以及罗威亚前总经理，所以这些都是资助你刚开始讲的陌生的稿子。Alright, these two are what we use to track your time. So this is very pertinent to people who wishes to join us, profile us. We use these two tools. So let's say I hire you. How do you track time? You use this. If you want to do research on a computer, you record the time spent doing research. And you use this tool to record your screen, right? And you set the screen. And the screen comes with logs, time logs. So we can measure and calculate the amount of time you spent and pay you accordingly. The second one is phone call recorder. So do you have an app, iPhone or Samsung? Samsung, that's great. I also use Samsung. So you download this on Google Play Store, and then every time you make a call, it automatically records your conversation. And you just send the recording to us, so we can calculate the time you spent talking. 所以这是我们用2个工具，一个是如果你要做研究的话，你要用笔电的话，你可以 record 你的笔电时间，然后我们就会付你钱，就是你会帮你做个整合，然后加你所有的这个周的时间，然后看你工作多少，然后再起付钱。第二个的话就是如果你每次打电话的话，这个 APP 会自动录音之后，你把录音的东西寄给我们，然后我们自己做分析以及计算，然后就是算你这周到底打多久时间，然后付钱。So let me jump right into this link and see your interface. So this is the laptop screen recorder. It's free. You download here, and then you can start recording. This is for Taiwanese mostly, but you can certainly find in your own language your own tool to record your screen. We don't care about which app you use, as long as you can use it to record your screen and send it to me. So that way we know you actually spent time on work, then we can track you. 所以这个你可以下载，是免费的，然后你就直接录你的荧幕。如果你在做事的话，是做什么研究的话，它就会帮你自动录你的荧幕，然后你把你做事情的时间，它会录下来，然后你就把这个影片寄给我们，你就可以算你到底工作多久。 Since I'm using a laptop, I can't really install it, but this is one of the many call recorded devices. You can start downloading one on your phone and see if it works. Because some of our colleagues are having issues with their own call recorder app. So I don't know if you might have this issue, but it's really important for you to test this and see if it works. Download this, make a call. If it automatically records, then this app works. But there's a lot of apps that doesn't work. So you gotta find an app that works with your phone. This may not work. It works for me. It might not work for you. So you have to find some other apps. 我不知道大家是用苹果电脑的手机，苹果手机还是 iPhone 手机，或是三星手机。可是你可以上 Google Play 或是 App Store Apple iTunes Store 是不是？它叫什么 ？Google 我们的 Android 有 Google Play，那 iPhone 是什么
App Store。
？App Store， 你就上去 App Store， 然后搜寻 Call Recorder 是电话录音。这个 APP 应该每次打电话过去，它会自动录音。对，我没有强制你们要用这个，可是你可以用一个真的可以有用的 APP， 然后灌在你的手机里面。对。Alright, do you know Woodpecker? We'll be using this too. I'll show you Woodpecker.
I know where to.
It's a bird, yeah. However, this is also like a tool. Woodpecker 是一个自动 email 的一个平台，你可以用这个来自动 email 陌生 email. So it's a cold email platform. I'll give you the credentials so you can log in. That's slow. Any questions? So far, so good? While we wait, let's go back. All right, once you log in, you'll be this page. Here you add campaign to start your new campaign. And in this example, we have this campaign that's running right now. All right, we're in. So I'll just show you one of the campaigns. And let's go edit. So this is my email handle, and this is my email content that I would send out to strangers. These are my leads. All these are my leads. And you can find these leads on LinkedIn. So what this platform essentially does is, if you have 1,000 leads, you can upload 1,000 leads, and then send the same email to 1,000 different leads automatically. And it can also send follow-up emails. Follow-up emails are important. If you send first email, they don't reply, they forget, right? They don't reply, they forget. So you can schedule after 10 days of first email, you send a second email. So after 10 days, you send a second follow-up email, reminding them, oh, make sure it's subscribed. If not, third email. If not, a fourth email. So this tool is quite handy. I'll give you the credentials so you can understand how to use this. Use it every day. And you can also have the access to my LinkedIn. I have over 13,000 connects. So you can use my LinkedIn to look for leads. Do you have LinkedIn? LinkedIn? No. It's okay. Use my LinkedIn. I have so many leads. Just use my LinkedIn to make calls. Here I'll teach you how to find phone numbers on LinkedIn. So you go here, go to my view profile. Click on this, find up the connections, and you get all my LinkedIn connections. I have about 9,200 people connected. Let's filter this down, okay? I don't want to talk to people from California or USA. I only want to talk to people in Taipei, Taiwan. And see, these are all people living in Taiwan. Or they say they are. We don't know. Let's click on Wang, Mr. Wang, all right? And see if he has any contacts on LinkedIn that we can use. Nice school. All right, let's click on this one. I think it's loading. This is a good trick that you guys can use. Since there's so many contacts, and you want to look one by one for your contact information, you can actually open up multiple tabs. So here, I'm opening up multiple profiles at the same time and clicking on all your contact information and see if they have contact information. So you click here to get contact information. You click here to get contact information. So quickly, you can do this very quickly and see who left their phone number on your LinkedIn. So most people don't have phone number, but some do. You see? Some do. And some also leave their social communications account on LinkedIn. So you can actually contact them by WeChat and call them through WeChat instead of calling, like making phone calls. So out of a couple connects, I can see Mr. Wang left his phone number. All right, Mr. Wang left his phone number. Mr. Wang also left his WeChat. This is great. We have a lead. So do you know how to get a lead through LinkedIn now?
No, so far.
Yeah. So before I make a call to Mr. Wong, I have to do some research. I want to see what he values and what his backgrounds are. And off of this profile page, I can see he is a certified Scrum Master, professional seller, went to good schools, did engineering, and he actually published a lot of things about 3D printing technology and industry stuff. 所以你进他的 LinkedIn profile 找到他的联络方式，最好是找他的电话号码，然后你往下看他喜欢什么东西，他的兴趣是什么，可以马上看他进去的大学以及他念的系是工程，然后他其实有写一些文章关于工业4.0的文章。I'm gonna make a real live call now. Hopefully you'll pick up.喂，请问是王先生吗？你好。你好，我是高先生 Wilson， 我们是从清华大学打电话过来的，因为我看到您上面 LinkedIn 好像您有出版一些跟工业4.0连接以及一些生产投资的一些文章。那清华大学想要知道，不知道你有没有时间，就是因为我们在找一些来宾者，就是可以当我们 guest speaker。想帮一些需要转型的一些比较传统的工业工厂的这些经理人或是2代接班者，然后提供一些资讯给他们。因为我看到你的 LinkedIn 以及你的 application， 我觉得您的背景非常符合我们的来宾者。对，所以我们不知道可不可以就是在台北跟你约一下，然后喝杯咖啡，跟你讲我们的这个 rundown 的行程。不晓得。OK， 不好意思，刚问的时间。好。好，那我就上面寄给您的Gmail里面。好的，谢谢王先生。好，欢迎，拜拜。So, like, very commonly. You don't know if they're interested or not. Maybe they're interested in it or not. Maybe they're polite or pretending to be polite. But from this call, they want us to email him. And we use Woodpecker. We can upload his information onto Woodpecker and start our email automation, or manually send an email detailing all the information about this guest speaker event. So I would say maybe 50-50, maybe he will eventually become our customers. Based on my experience, there's a 50% chance. And that's pretty much it. That's what a salesperson at Robotics do. You make cold calls, you email, you follow up, you arrange an appointment, and that's pretty much it. Pretty easy peasy. We have all the scripts. If you have any questions, let us know. And this is how we roll. Thank you guys. Any more questions?
Means after your presentation, yes.
We're done. our presentation is finished. Yeah, this is my line, if you're interested at my line, and we're done for today. What kind of questions do you have?
The same instance of beginning.
Okay. What do you want,
Like from the beginning.
right from the beginning, okay?
Okay, okay, from the beginning, as I understand, the company
Yeah.
actually they're selling the bots, right?
Yeah, we sell bots, yeah.
Then can you go forward? It's like you explain us, you can go to the like click the
Yeah,
something, and then you're going to immediately go to the this bot,
yeah,
and then going to say like blah blah blah,
yeah, this is what's happening, yeah, yeah,
and then click next,
yeah. Okay,
and
this is about LinkedIn,
about LinkedIn. Like,
Yeah.
I never heard before. Just like this is the first one, but as I understand so far, this is the app to find some job.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
so they the account they're creating the, for example, you have your own company and you need some workers.
yeah,
You
yeah,
apply here like I need some workers, right?
yeah, yeah.
And then if the let's say I'm looking for the job, I
Yeah.
saw your post, I just like, and then you got notification like, oh, this person is interested, so I can send him the email.
Yeah.
Or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And then can you next?
Next time?
Everything right, right?
Yeah, you're doing well.
And
These are just some tricks and,
yeah, okay.
tricks and tips.
So, okay, I got like this kind of, you were looking for the workers.
Yeah.
You got this kind of, okay, I'm accepting and trying,
Oh, yeah.
going to
Yeah.
chat with
你要找他吗？在里面找。对，你可以进去。
going to chat with them. And,
Yeah.
but, I mean, like, we're trying to sell the service, the bots, but,
You don't want it to be too salesy. You don't want to be too direct.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, how to find from here? So I need to contact with the workers, like where in the LinkedIn, so many like the persons who is looking for the
Yeah.
workers, but my goal is like to find the, let's say, oh, this guy looking for the workers, right?
No, he's
No.
not. You can see he's head of investment. He's not human resources. He's not HR. He's not a low employee. He actually has a lot of experiences.
Just
This guy is our potential client.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I just looking at LinkedIn, making some research, and I found like this. So he's the head of the investment, and I'm going to make a call or email him like,
Yeah.
where this company, by the short way, like where we have this service for you. Would you like to listen me more? Just
Yeah,
for
we
example.
wanted to invite them to be guest speaker. In Taiwan, guest speaker means like you have accomplished something. You're a winner. People respect you. You're on the top of the food chain. So that's why people do guest speaking events, because they're usually high up in the company to be able to be invited to become a guest speaker. And once you ask them to be a guest speaker, 50% of them will be interested. Just like this. This is a panel, and these are key figures in your respective industries or companies. So from our research, it's easier to ask them to become a guest speaker. And this guest speaker event needs to be relevant. The theme of the workshop or the event has to be relevant to what we're selling. We're selling AI solutions. So the guest speaking workshop event will be about how to use technologies to transform traditional industries. So you can say that in your script. Well, I want to invite you to our workshop because I know you are interested in technology. And we do AI. So there's a connection. By asking them to become a guest speaker, this is our friends. Indirectly, we can help sell our product. We're in the B2B business, so sales cycle tends to be at least 6 months. So we want to first establish a relationship. It's not like B2C. It's not like selling your shoes, selling your clothes, where you can just do promotions. Buy one get one free, right? And people will buy, and you don't talk to them. You don't talk to them anymore. Forever, gone. In B2B, it's about making friends, establishing relationships. So it can take from 6 months to even 2 years to get a contract. Yeah. If you come in and say, oh, we're doing this AI marketing sales, chances are they can feel you're trying to sell something. And it's a turn off. So we want to eliminate that feeling. Completely eliminate that feeling and indirectly sell our product.
And okay, as I understand, for example, maybe this person, okay, their company is selling the apartments, and they have a lot of customers, okay, making the call and then saying like, okay, like how much money you're spending to the persons to